The mission of Volunteers America Chesapeake is to inspire self-reliance, dignity, and hope through health and human services. And what that means in a nutshell is to help people gain independence, find housing, to reconnect with their families, and to get through their challenges that they're having with their lives.
I was at home in my apartment. I got completely numb in my leg. So I went to the hospital, and then the doctor came in and said, "Muriel, we have to remove your leg." My caseworker found Mary Marshall for me. You couldn't live in a more beautiful place, and you couldn't live with nicer people.
Before the year 2000, Arlington County started to visualize a place where people that had intellectual and emotional problems could come and really spend their senior years and live in a place with respect and dignity to live out their life. They partnered with Volunteers of America to help bring that dream into reality. The people that come in, grow and develop and really make changes and have a wonderful quality of life.
I wound up getting arrested for the first time. And then I wound up going to jail, terrified. I was just broken. So I went to an AA meeting, and I put my hand up at this meeting and said, I need help. I was told that there's a detox called RPC. I had no idea what to expect, but it was awesome. They get you set up with a relapse prevention plan, psychiatrist, therapist, be moving into a halfway house, go back to school. Just get my life back on track. This program exceeds expectations.
County planners and folks in the Department of Human Services saw a need for a year-round shelter for the single homeless population, but also a detoxification and early recovery program. It's also important to have the infusion of knowledge and national expertise that Volunteers of America brings to our county.
It saved my life. I know today that's definitely, my God looking out for me.
Our goal really is to provide a good life where everyone feels empowered. They can make their choices in their own homes, and they can be free to express how they feel.
I feel like I didn't have no family, but now I have a lot of support. I feel like that I have good people, and sometimes I feel like just jumping for joy.
My daughter's name is Shayna. She was born in 1980, and she has some intellectual disabilities which have prevented her from being totally independent in her life. One of the support coordinators introduced us to Volunteers of America. Trust is the big issue because you're turning someone over whom you love very much. Volunteers of America, they're anxious to provide good care. As we get older, we can be more and more convinced that when we go to heaven, that Shayna will be in the best of hands.
I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I served most of my time at Cherry Point Marine Air Base in North Carolina, and then started my own business. I lost my job, and I was out at the VA Medical Center, and I asked them, if there any assistance for veterans who are, whose income has somewhat diminished. 2-3 weeks later, I got a call for Volunteers of America, and without that assistance, I don't know, things would have been not good,
The need is ever so important to find a way to serve the veterans that are coming back. Even the Vietnam vets, even the older vets, they continue to struggle and trying to figure out how they really connect and are part of the community.
It's really sad to see veterans out on the street. Really begging for assistance. Pennies and nickels and dimes. After they've made that sacrifice, it's not right.
My husband was killed. From then on, things just started going down. I got on drugs real bad. I went to prison. I went to rehab for a year, and I finally got clean. I came here to Bailey's, and they're trying to find me transitional housing. It's been hard. I haven't seen my daughter in about 2-3 years because I can't even raise enough money to go to see her. And you know, she's in school and it's hard for both of us right now.
People that have a place to call their home, or people that have family and supports in their life, take for granted every single day. Our clients don't have that, and then when you hit 2 or 3 crises in a shelter, you really feel isolated and alone. Our mission to make a connection with clients that we serve and let them know that for right now, we're your family.
When you come here, they treat you with respect, even though you're homeless. They give you the opportunity to learn things that you don't know. They give you workshops, teach you life skills. If the shelter wasn't here and they didn't have facilities like this, with the income I get, I couldn't be nowhere. I would be out on the street.
It's powerful to see people who have reached the lowest lows of their lives and then to see them reach new highs that they didn't think was possible.
I think it's a philosophical, frankly, it's a spiritual connection. And I think we have to recognize that together we're limited by what we can do. We start to align ourselves with people like Volunteers of America that are competent and knowledgeable and have the infrastructure. You can do some great things.